baseman, number 1. Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
Ball high. See right. You're up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33. Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
That's outside. Nope, that's inside. Right. Right. There you go.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 6.
That's high. Right. Nope, that's high. Steve right. Nope, high. Nope, ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
Right. Nope, nope. You're up.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Nope, that's high. Right. No ball. Ball inside. That's inside.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1.
Right. Right. Nope.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Ball inside. Off the plate. Off the plate. Ball 4. Take a base.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 34. Now batting, the first baseman, number 99. Now batting, the second baseman, number 34.
Nope, inside. Ball high.
number 9.
Nope, that's inside.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 25. Now batting, the pitcher, number 11.
Strike three, you're up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 18. Now batting, the pitcher, number 00.
Steve Wright. Nope, that's high.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 1.
That's inside. Steve Wright. Nope, that's inside. Ball inside. Nope, take the base.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
That's low. Steve Wright. You're up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 33.
That's high.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Nope, inside. There's that. Nope, high. Steve Wright. Steve Wright. Right. Foul ball.
Now batting,
All right, let me know if you can hear me.
23.
Steve Wright.
That way, at least I know my office setup is working. All right, so I am in my office, so I can't just, I know it is boo.
Center fielder,
Let me see what we can do here today. We are here in the bottom of the third. 3-1 score. Joey Phillips. It's still weird to see these guys in the man meets uniform. It's odd. All right, here we go. And that's going to be a shot right into right field again for Joey Phillips. That will be a base hit.
Now batting,
Yeah, sorry if I sound a little weird.
14.
Like I said, I am in my office, not at home, so it's a little different. And here is Thermos Monsoon 0 for 1. And that is going to be a pop-up into right field. And that will be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring up Howie Feltersnatch coming up to the plate. 3-1. Man meets with the lead. Thanks to a 3-run home run in the last inning. And that's going to be up high, ball 2. 2-0 count. And that's a called strike on the outside corner. Soft roller right to Fab Freddy, and that will be the third out of the inning. So we are through 3, and the score is 3-1 here in wherever the fuck this is at International.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1.
And that's going to bring up Tippington. And that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss 1-2 count here to Tippington. And that's going to be low and outside. Going to be strike 3 call. The batter is out. And that is going to bring in Merle McGuire. Or, I'm sorry, Eric Shun. My fault, Eric Shun. And that's going to be a 2-0 count. 3-0. Let's see if he has the green light here. And he does, but that is going to be shot right to Jamie Borquez, and that will be the second out of the inning. This man meets team is like a who's who of players here. Jamie Borquez, former Cazadore owner. And that's a called strike, 1-1 count here. Shot right to Buzzsaw, but he will make the catch, and that will be the out of the inning. So nothing coming across for the Empire, and we are going to the bottom of the 4th. Where the guy who just made that nice little snag a second is up at the plate. And that's going to be a up high call, 2-1 count. And that's a 3-1 count here. And Buzzsaw is going to draw the walk. And that is going to bring in Brandon Saveas. I think that's how you say it. That's my interpretation of it. And that's going to be foul out of play. And there's a call strike 2 on the inside corner. Not sure about that one. I looked a little inside, but we'll let that one go. 2-2 count. And it's going to be fouled right by the third baseman. Freddie is going to get to that one, and that will be the first out of the inning. So here is Jamie Borquez. And that's going to be low and outside, ball 1. And that's going to be just inside, 2-0 count. There's a quick 3-0 count to Borquez. We'll see if he just draws a walk. And no, he pitches it. Gets a hit right down the middle. But Biscuit Basher going to be over there to get the catch. And that is going to bring in Jacob McCall here. 1 for 1 with a home run, 3 RBIs. He's the one who hit the home run in the last inning. And that is going to be popped up. And that will end the inning. So through 4, it is still 3-1. And I got to tell you, these rookies so far in the beginning of this season have played pretty well. And here, speaking of rookies, here's one right here, Marine Rodriguez. That's going to be a swing and a miss 1-1 count. And that's a shot right to Feltersnatch, and that will be the first out of the inning. And that is going to be a shot into right field, but that will be a quick out. And yeah, I think there's only 2 games this afternoon. But if you want to hop in, man, have at it. And that is going to be foul out of play. 1-1 count here with 2 outs. To Fab Freddy, 1 for 1 today with a single. And that is going to be a full count here with 2 outs. And there's a shot right to Buzzsaw, but he will pick that one up, and that will be the third out of the inning. So defense dominating right now, at least in the past 2 innings. And the score is 3-1. And that is going to bring up Bruce Leroy, the pitcher here, 0 for 1 today.
That's high. Right.
Barr looking pretty decent right now. I mean, he gave up that home run, but that's been really the only mistake he's had.
Steer right.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 count here. And as we popped up in the infield, looks like pitcher Yogi Barr will get to that one, and that will be the first out of the inning. So now we're back at the top of the order. Skylar Stevens at the plate. 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a quick 0-2 count. Barr trying to get him to chase outside. Swing and a miss, strike 3 call, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring in the garbage man himself, Joey Phillips. And that is going to be a ball inside. And that is going to be a hit into shallow left field. Looks like the shortstop, Olaf, is actually going to get out to that one. And that will do it for the 5th inning. We are moving it to the top of the 6th. 3-1. International still leading.
The catcher, number 45.
2, 3, 4 hitters for the Empire coming up. Rob Masters at the plate. And that is going to be foul out of play. 1-1 count. And that is going to be a 2-1 count here. And called strike 2-2 count here. Swing and a miss, strike 3 call, and that will be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33.
So here comes Merle McGuire. Bruce Leroy, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, an earned run, and 2 walks. He's locked in today. And that's going to be a 1-2 count here with 1 out. Merle looking for something to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's not going to be it. Strike 3 call, and two down with 2 strikeouts. And here comes Biscuit Basher. Biscuit 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a shot into left field. That will be a base hit. I mean, if he would have been able to strike out the 2, 3, 4 hitters of the Empire, I would say that's pretty damn impressive. But Biscuit getting to the best of it. And that is going to bring in Tippington, who's going to foul that first pitch off. And that's going to be a steal. And that Thermos Monsoon picks him off there at second base, and that will end the inning. There's not a lot of catchers that you're going to be able to throw on or be able to steal on. One of them is Thermos Monsoon. The other one in his prime, Howie Feltersnatch. And that's a shot right down the first base line, but that will be foul out of play.
That's high. Steve right.
1-2 count here. Now it's 2-2 count.
That's high.
Full count here for Thermos. And that's a shot into center field. Marie Rodriguez right there. Didn't have to move a whole lot. And that is going to bring up Howie Feltersnatch. And that is going to be a call, strike to Howie. And there's a call, strike there, 1-2 count to Howie. And there's a slow roller right to Tippington, but he'll get that one, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring up Akira Bussall, another rookie here for the man meets. And that is going to be 1-1 count here for 2 outs. 1-2 here. Here's the offer. And he checks that swing. The umpire calls it a ball. And that is going to be a base hit by Akira Bussall. And now you have 1 on with 2 outs, and that is going to bring up Brandon Cavillas, whatever it is. And that's going to be a called strike here. 0-1 count. Quick 0-2 count with 2 outs. And that is going to be foul off. He stays alive. And that's a base hit straight up the middle. And all of a sudden, here you go. Akira Bussall is going to third. And he will be safe at third base. So now you have runners in scoring position for Jamie Borquez. And we are going to see Raven Santana come in as a reliever. Interesting situation here for Jamie Borquez. And that's going to be a 1-1 count. And that's a pop-up behind the plate. Rob Masters, he could have just stayed in the squat and made that play, and that will end the inning. The Meats leaving a couple of meatheads on the pads. But nothing happens in the 6th, and we move it to the top of the 7th. And that's going to bring in Tip Tippington. And that's a shot by Tip Tippington. Deep into left center field at the warning track, and that will be caught by Joey Phillips. And that is going to bring in Eric Shunn. Shunn, one of my breakout prospects this season. Or has the prospect of breaking out, let's put it that way. And that's going to be a 3-1 count here. And that's a slow roller right back to Bruce Leroy, but he'll be able to scoop that one up and make the second out of the inning. And here comes Olaf. The Empire hoping that he's going to be the star shortstop for the future. They have not had a really good player at that position since yours truly won a title with him in season 3. And that is going to be popped up foul out of play. And that is foul again. Thermos Monsoon will actually be able to get to that one, and that will end the inning. So it's 7th inning stretch time as we have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. And here comes Jacob McCall. I could see a situation where if McCall gets on base, I could see Bruce Leroy being substituted out, depending on where he's at. He's in scoring position. I can easily see a pitching change. Swing and a miss, 2-2 count. And that's a shot, and that will get down for a base hit. Now here's the interesting question. Will they do a pitching change, or will they just sacrifice bunt him over to second to keep Leroy in? And that may be what they're going to do here. Maybe a sacrifice bunt. And look at that perfect call. Perfect bunt by Bruce Leroy. He advances him over to second, and that is going to bring in Skylar Stevens. Good small ball play there by the man Meats. He's going to bring in Skylar Stevens. 0 for 3 today. Kind of tense, but hoping to make up for it here with a base hit. And that is going to be just outside, 1-2 count. And strike 3 call, didn't even look. That was a questionable call too. But now you bring in Joey Phillips, a guy who loves to get RBIs, and they are going to pitch out to him, which I am not surprised. Kind of interesting though, because I mean Joey Phillips is 1 for 2 with a single, but you got Thermos Monsoon, and then you got Howie Feltersnatch right behind him. So, I mean, the situation is you know, I mean, Thermos is 0 for 3, but he's a guy that can get a hit at any time. Was that the right move to put Joey Phillips on first? We will see. And that is going to be a blooper into left field, but that will get down. Nice play by Eric Shunn. And that is going to end the inning. So I guess it paid off to walk Joey Phillips. And now it's going to bring in the rookie, Marine Rodriguez. And that is going to be a 2-1 count here. 3-1 count, and let's see if he gets the green light to swing. He does not, and that's going to be a full count. And that's a shot by Rodriguez. Deep to right field. He is at the wall, and that will be caught. Right by the wall. Pretty close shot there. And now you're going to see Uncle Fudge come into the game as a pinch hitter, but here comes R.A. Dongy. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's a swing and a miss. R.A. Dongy, did his hair get whiter as he went over to International? Like, I'm not 100% sure, but a ground ball stop there by Skylar Stevens. What a great play to save a base hit. And here comes the MVP last season, Fab Freddy. Dongy just looking majestic as always. Makes him want to go fishing with him. Foul out of play. And that is a strike 3 call. And here comes Berto Demora going to come into relief for the Empire here in the bottom of the 8th. Demora's plan is to try to stop this 4-5-6 lineup here. And that's a shot by Tippington with a beautiful play. What a snag by Tippington at second base. And that is going to bring in Akira Bussall, 2 for 2 with a single and a double today. And that is going to be hit right to Tippington, but he will scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning. And here comes Brandon Cavillas. Dong saying it should be ruled that they got to go gray. Well, I hope that the carpet matches the drapes, my man. And what an error there by Berto Demora. That should have been the third out of the inning, but instead you're going to bring up J.B. Borquez, and hopefully Borquez doesn't make you pay. And that is going to be a 1-1 count. That is going to be foul out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 3 call, and that will end the inning. So we're moving into the top of the 9th. 3 outs away from the man meets getting a victory. And that is going to bring in Rob Masters. If you want any sort of lineup to be going against R.A. Dongy right now, it is the 2-3-4 hitters of the Empire. Quick 3-0 count here. And ball 4. 4 straight pitches to Rob Masters. And now that's going to bring in Merle McGuire here. Merle hits righties pretty well, but Dongy is pretty good against right-handed hitters as well. So it should be a good battle. And that could be a 1-6-3 double play, and it is. Beautiful turn there by the man meets. 2 outs remaining, and Biscuit Basher is the last hope that the Empire have today. And that is going to be a called strike. And that is a slow roller right to Buzzsaw, and that should do it. The man meets getting their first victory of the season with a score of 3-1. Or actually, yeah, so that is their first victory of the season. Sorry, I forgot they lost yesterday. A 3-1 is the score. That 3-run home run was the only thing that the man meets needed. And let's look at the stats here. Kira Buzzsaw, 2 for 3 with a walk. He had a single and a double today. Jacob McCall, though, home run, 3 RBIs. Probably the player of the game. I don't know, though. I mean, Bruce Leroy might get it, too. Beautiful pitching job by Bruce Leroy today. Let's see who gets the player of the game here. And let's see who gets it. Let's look at the pitching stats first. Bruce Leroy, as we talked about before, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts today. Yogi Barr didn't pitch too bad either. Like I said, the only thing he did was give up that 3-run home run. He had 4 strikeouts, but Jacob McCall is your player of the game, followed by Bruce Leroy, and then Akira Buzzsaw being the third option there. Jacob McCall, though, 2 for 3 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Bruce Leroy, 7 1/3, 4 hits, an earned run, and 2 walks. I think, to me, I would give the nod to Bruce Leroy over Jacob McCall, but that's Tiny Dickshot's player of the game. So now we play the next game here, which will be the Miami Knights and the Manitoba Moose. And there we are, the Miami Knights. We're going to take on the Manitoba Moose here today. We're going to come to you live from Colonial Plaza. And here is the starting lineup for the Miami Knights. It's going to be Javier Barizo, Ricky Rodriguez, Wes Connors, Petty Lambert, Eagle Mondavi, Outlaw Owens, Leighton playing third base. Franken Beans is going to be the pitcher hitting in the A spot, and Vinny D is going to be the ninth batter playing center field. And here is the lineup for the Manitoba Moose. Dane Gleesack is in left field batting first. Nicholas Orinoco batting seventh, playing shortstop. Donnie Diggs batting third, playing third base. David Leathers down on the squat, hitting cleanup. Russ Perry batting fifth, playing right field. Bradley batting sixth, playing second base. Dixie Normus batting seventh. Phillips batting eighth, and then Gravity Steve is going to be your starting pitcher today for the Moose. All right, we are going to be here in Colonial Plaza for the Moose and Knights. And I am ready for the second game of today's action. Later tonight, you will see the other three games. I'm kind of digging this daytime baseball and nighttime baseball on the same day, so hopefully the league will keep that going here. And then we are going to bring in Javier Barizo. And here's the first pitch of the game, and that is going to be called ball one. And a quick 2-0 count here. And that's going to be a call strike a little high above the letters there. 2-2 count. Barizo, one of the toughest outs in the league, and that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be foul out of play as well. And that's going to be a slow roller right to Gravity Steve, but he'll scoop that one up, and that will be the first out of the inning. And here comes Ricky Rodriguez. And that is going to be inside ball one. And that is going to be inside ball two. 2-0 count here. Quick 3-0 count. Let's see if Ricky swings. He is not going to. He's going to make him pitch. I do not blame him. And that is going to draw a walk for Ricky Rodriguez. So that is now going to bring in Wes Connors, the right fielder. Very big power hitter. And that's going to be ball two. Look at the size of those arms. Like tree trunks, his arms. And that is a shot into deep left field. Back goes Dane Gleesack, and that is gone. Home run, Wes Connors. I was talking about him using those big old tree trunks, and he did indeed there to open this game up 2-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 14.
And that is going to bring in Teddy Lambert. And that is going to be a call strike one here, 1-1 count. Ooh, just his eye, tried to take his head off. And that is going to be 3-1 count here with one out. And that's a shot by Teddy Lambert in between the first and second baseman, and that will be a base hit. And here we go, one out, one on, and here is Eagle Mondavi coming up to the plate here. Eagle looking like that old guy at the bar that just smokes like 5 packs of cigarettes a night. Like a little scraggly looking homeless old man. And that's a shot by the homeless old man, but that will be an out, and that will be the second out of the inning.
batting, the left
And that
fielder.
is going to bring in Outlaw Owens. You know, Gravity Steve, you know, in order to get Outlaw Owens, you got to pitch him high in the letters. He's a low ball hitter for sure. And trying to go with that low pitch, but it's going to be a 2-1 count here with 2 outs and a runner on first. And there's a pickoff attempt, but that is no good. And that's a shot by Owens, but that will be foul out of play. And that's going to be a shot by Owens in the right field. And that will be playable, and that should end the inning. So 2 hits, but 2 runs come across thanks to Wes Connors' 2-run shot to left field. And the Moose are going to see what they can do here. Dane Gleesack coming up to the plate.
Number 7.
And that is going to be a called strike. Frankenbeans. One of the more unusual wind-ups in all the BHB, and that is going to be a ball outside. And that is going to be foul out of play, 1-2 count. Ball inside, 2-2. Swing and a strike 3 call, and that will sit him down. That will bring in Nicholas Orinoco here. 1-0 count. 1-1 count here. There's the 1-2.
Fear me.
And there is somebody jumping into the booth with me. It sounds like the big man.
It is. Hello. My appointment ended, so I'm here. I didn't realize the game's on today.
Yeah, we decided to do 2 games in the afternoon and then 3 games tonight. So, if you want to do play-by-play, I'm fine with that. I'm trying to be too quiet in the office, so.
I'll take play-by-play after this inning.
There you go. Go right ahead, man.
I will. I'll also do tonight's games. Just for anybody watching who wants to hear my voice again tonight, I will be on, I think.
All right. Well, you take it away, big man.
All right. So far in this one, we got 2-0 Knights to Manitoba. I don't know the starting lineups because I came in late. Excuse me for that. Looks like we have Frankenbeans starting, pitching to David Leathers of what appears to be the Moose. Again, this is an expansion team. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to go pull up my stat sheet real quick just so I can know what I'm talking about. So give me a second. I would have come in more prepared if I knew there were games today.
No, you're fine. You get your sheet.
Ready?
I'll get you going here. So.
Gotcha, man.
Yeah, so Leighton coming up to the plate here for the Knights. And that is going to be a foul out of play, but that could be playable, and actually it will be. Phillips will make the play, and that's going to bring in the pitcher Frankenbeans.
Leighton went 230 last year. He had 35 hits and 152 at-bats, and that's a pop fly from Frankenbeans, so that's going to be nothing. Frankenbeans last season had some solid stats going, but couldn't get anything there. Next up is Vinny D, the center fielder. I don't know why he's batting 9th and Frankenbeans is batting 8th. Is this some trickery in the lineup?
I mean, it could be.
Yeah. Last year, he rocked a 270 average, and he's going to... Oh, no way!
Nice play.
Diving grab. Not really a dive, just more of a vertical dive, I guess. Russ Perry is up now. Believe he was with a different team last year. He's definitely not a rookie. I can't remember who he was with off the top of my head, if anybody would like to correct me on that. He's going to dribble one right up the middle. That's going into center field. That's a single for Russ Perry.
The Moose used to be the Man Meats.
Are you serious?
So a lot of these players are from the Man Meats.
This is the Man Meats?
Yes. So the Man Meats logo, the Man Meats took the logo over to the second expansion team. The Moose rebranded Man Meats 1.0.
I see how this
There you go.
is. So yeah, Russ Perry last season went 256. Kendrick Bradley, the second baseman, is up to bat now. And he's going to take a quick walk there. Last season, Bradley was walked about 18 times. So he's solid at drawing walks. This is Dixie Normus, which is a phenomenal name for whoever came up with it. 1-1 from Beans, the former Cleveland Steamer turned ace for the Knights. or maybe second pitcher in the bullpen, I believe. I don't know if they played last night. And that's going to go foul. Man on first and second. And Normus is going to hit this one infield fly. That is not what you want. That's like the one thing you can't do right now.
No. Definitely don't want to do that for sure. I mean, you got runners on first and second. You need to be maybe just playing a little bit of small ball right now to try to get those runners advanced.
Normus was coming off a pretty bad season, 194 overall, 93 at-bats, only 18 hits. You gotta do better than that. This is Storm Phillips, coming off a 2.12 batting average season, where he had 151 at-bats and 32 hits. He went yard 4 times, and he's gonna go striking there.
This isn't the situation you want. You don't want to have 2 outs and your pitcher up because the pitcher then has to swing.
Gravity Steve. He's going to have to swing here. Takes a ball and a strike. And
yeah, this is
that's not good. That's not what
now. This is where the Moose struggled during the spring training too. They had runners in position, but couldn't pull the trigger to get anything scored.
Would you look at that? It doesn't happen. Unless Teddy Lambert can't field it, but he can. Phillips does not, Steve, excuse me, does not have the speed to get to first base. So we go back to the top of the order with Javier Barizo. He started his career with the Steamers and is now the former owner of the Knights. He's going to rocket this one, but that's definitely foul. Goodbye. Last season, Rizzo went almost 400 batting, so he can get himself on base when he wants to. Not going to do it there. He's going to get strike out.
Yeah, he's one of the better leadoff hitters in the league for sure.
Ricky Rod, one of the greatest catchers, I'd say, in this league. He's been around forever. Last season went a bit lower than he was used to, finished under 250 and he's going to not help that. Oh, he is going to help that. Is that going to go down as an error from the right fielder?
I mean, that could possibly, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up ruling a hit.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a hit there because that was a tough slide, and I'm not sure he would have gotten that anyway, even if his, stats were up to par. Wes Connors, right field, is up now. He takes 2 strikes and 1 ball quickly. Connors went 270 last year. They're going to check Ricky Rod at first, make sure he doesn't steal, although I don't know how much he steals, so I don't know if that was worth it. And Wes is going to get himself on base. No, he's not. No, he's not. Left fielder did not want that to happen.
Number 14.
No.
Teddy Lambert is up now. Excuse me.
I was saying Wes Connors with the big old arms couldn't get anything going on that bat there.
Yeah. Little bit to the right, and he would have had he would have had at least a double there.
Yeah.
Lambert, so far on the day, is 1 for 1. And he is going to be 1 for 2. That will be a great slide by the third baseman to stop it from going out to left field. And they are going to go home pretty quickly. Next up for the Moose is Dane Gleesack.
Top of the order here.
Yeah, top of the order. He went 294 last year with 47 hits, 5 homers, and 19 RBIs. That's going to go foul. And that is up the middle for a base hit. Moose,
if you're the Moose, that's exactly how you want to start.
Absolutely. Especially if you got Orinoco coming up, who has been a solid player throughout his, 3 or 4 year career. Might be 3. Uh-oh. DP ball right there. That is a 4-6-4-3, I believe?
I think
or
it's a 4-6-3.
It was a 4-6-3, yeah, because the shortstop had to move over to second. Donnie Danks, third baseman, is up now with his team in a bit of a worse situation than they were a few seconds ago. Beans cannot find the zone. Finally finds it for a strike.
Donnie Danks, tough out.
And that's not a tough out if I've ever seen one. No. That's going to be popped right.
That might have been an easy out.
That was way too easy. He just got out by Eagle. If we want to look at our good friend Franken Beans, he has a bit of a walking problem.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, last season he had almost the same amount of walks as strikeouts. He went 31 for strikeouts, 26 for walks.
Ooh, what a shot by Eagle on Davi.
Wow. Fly, Eagle, fly. He's going to get himself a double out of that. Eagle is well known for not being very good, but I guess...
If there is anybody in this damn league that needs to be tested for steroids, it's that kid.
I don't know, man. He only went
He
264
looks
last
like
year.
a bum's nutsack.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know what that looks like, but... All right, Outlaw Owens is going to swing again. He wanted all of that one, but it went foul. And, uh-oh.
That's a shot.
That is high and deep. That is not going to be enough, though. Is Eagle going to go for it? He's running.
Eagle's going to go for it.
Is the throw in time? The throw
like
is
an
not
Eagle.
in time.
The
throw is not in time. Large lad Leighton back up to bat. He went 230 last year. 25 RBI. Looking for another one here. And we had some weird glitching going on. There we go. We can now see normally. Going to take a strike right down the middle from Gravity Steve.
Ooh, baby,
and Leighton's going to drive in a run. He's going to drive in a run. Knights take a 3-0 lead. Good hit from Leighton. And here comes Franken Beans, who I don't know why they're having him bat eighth.
Well, you know, some people do that.
Are they playing 4D chess right now?
I mean, they could be.
If we're looking at Franken Beans' stats from last season, he only had 2 walks and he didn't get a single hit. So, I mean, yeah, that's going to happen.
He does, but right there, he does exactly what he needs to do. Move that runner to second. Here's part of the reason, probably because if there is a runner on first and moves him over, he's able to get Vinny D up.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together there. Vinny D up now. And wow, what a laying out dive by Storm Phillips. Sends it over.
Nice play by Phillips.
That was easily a run if that got by him. So coming up now, David Leathers, Russ Perry, and the 6th batter, who I was not able to remember from that. Leathers is coming to, I guess, the Moose, or the Man Meats, whatever you want to call them, for his inaugural season with them.
Nope, that's outside.
He was in a different uniform last year.
Nope, that's
He's going to be a guy that makes. I think that really is going to be the key to this team. David
He's
Leathers.
going to draw a walk there. Now the longtime Man Meat turned Moose is Russ Perry up the bat. And he's going to hit this one right to the shortstop or the second baseman. I believe that was second. Kendrick Bradley up now. He's been walked. That's about it.
Okay.
Beans has finally found the zone again. And loses it just as fast. And that's deep.
Bradley.
That's way back into left. That's gone. Tiny wall of left field. What a shot. 386
feet.
And the Moose are right back into this one.
And all of a sudden, this is a ball game, 3-2.
That wasn't even that well hit. That was just a really good line drive. He got all of that. He didn't have too much power, but he had the contact required to get himself a homer there and put his team right back into it. And Dixie Normus goes swinging. Storm Phillips, who just had that great play at first, is up now. Takes a quick ball.
Yeah, you want to be able to get a base hit here.
Yeah, you need to get yourself on base if you want to have any chance of coming, just destroy the lead in one inning. And he gets a backwards K. Should have swung at that one because it wasn't making a difference.
Gotta swing, kid. Gotta swing.
If you're going halfway and the ball's coming right down the middle, I don't know why you're not going all the way. It's going to be a strike anyways.
True. Might as well swing at it. Top of the order here for the Knights.
Barizo started his career in Cleveland, bought the Knights, then sold the Knights to Wk1, but has been allowed to stay on the roster. So far on the day, he has not done very well.
I wonder what he sold the Knights for.
$30 and a fillet of fish, maybe?
Ooh, there you go. It's pretty enticing.
No, it's not. It's really not. Brizzo does not get on base. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
Hey, the fillet of fish is better than the BK Big Fish, or whatever they used to call that.
Okay, it's really, really not hard to be better than the Burger King fish sandwich. I've never
That's
even
true.
had it. No, it's terrible. Pretty sure you could have a raw fish sandwich and be better than that. Oh, my Ricky Rod.
Oh, that's a shot.
Deep. I don't think it has enough power on it, though. Does it? No, it does not. Right to the
That
wall.
was at the wall.
Number 10.
That was nearly trouble. Moose get away with one, and they might get away with one there. As if that was a bit to the left, that would have been a double for sure for Wes Connors.
I mean, here's my question, and we're obviously going into the the bottom of the fifth here, 3-2. It's a close game, but I want to know who literally has the best fish sandwich out of all fast food places.
I've heard Whataburger is good, but they don't have that where I live. So
Yeah, they don't have one for me either. But I didn't know they had a fish sandwich.
I mean, I guess they do. That's a hit in the center left, right, but Vinny D's all over it.
Yep, here
Dane
comes Dane
Gleesack.
Gleesack. I know that everybody's doing the battle of the chicken sandwiches, but I think they need to do a battle of fish.
They really don't. Coming from a Northeasterner, they really do not. Just stop it now. Orinoco up to bat 0 for 2 on the day. Almost gets hit with the pitch.
Yeah, almost took his knees out.
Almost just tore his ACL on contact. Do people tear their ACLs in baseball as Orinoco gets himself his first base hit of the day?
I imagine it's probably happened.
It's probably rare.
Grinding the base, maybe tear an ACL.
Yeah, would not surprise. Or he trips on somebody. Yeah. That's it for Frank and Beans. Bob Kelso comes in. Kelso last season had an ERA of 1.4 and a whip of 1.2. He had a total of 19 strikeouts, which is more than the walks that he gave up. We have a steal attempt, and he's going to be caught. Gunned down by the catcher.
I said it in the last game, and I'll say it in this game. Thermos Monsoon's one of them catchers you don't want to run on. He was Ricky Rodriguez.
Was that Ricky? That was Ricky Rod.
Yeah, that was Ricky Rod. You don't run on Ricky Rod.
Yeah, you don't run on Ricky Rod. He is a dinger of an arm.
I think that on the new BHB tonight, I'm going to talk about fish sandwiches.
Oh God, what have I done? Teddy Lambert draws the walk.
We're gonna make our own fish war.
the tournament, March Madfish.
The fish tournament. I'm gonna find out who has fish sandwiches, and I'm gonna go eat these fish sandwiches.
All right, dude. Just enjoy the acid reflux when it happens. 2-1 to Mondavi. 1 for 2 on the day. He wanted that one.
He did.
Goes away.
He did.
Sad.
Sit your ass down, Eagle.
Outlaw Owens is up now. Owens won 271 last year. He had a total of 45 hits and 17 RBIs. We have a steal attempt.
And another steal
attempt
attempt out. David Leather's showing off his Thermos Monsoon and Ricky Rod impression.
I don't think anyone should just try stealing today unless you have the speed at like 95.
Yeah, I don't think you should try it either. These catchers have got some golden arms on them.
We didn't even acknowledge a new pitcher in the game. Baker Martinez is pitching for the Moose.
Yeah, we did not acknowledge that.
And he ends that inning with no hits and no runs. So solid first inning there. I think he got a strikeout too.
Yeah, I think so.
Donnie Danks, third baseman. He's been walked. He's going to take the ball quickly. The problem with Kelso's arm is that while he's very accurate and very good at throwing curves, his arm isn't that strong.
No.
So this could cause some problems. As soon as I say he's accurate, he walks him. But Bob Kelso does not have the greatest arm in the world.
Yeah.
So this could be a problem, especially when you have someone like Leathers who's known to just do that frequently. Leathers is on base, and suddenly the Knights need to start playing some better defense than what they're doing.
Yeah, they gotta play. You know, right now you got 2 on and nobody out.
Russ Perry is dangerous. I would, you know want my opinion here?
Oh yeah, of
I
course.
say walk him, bring up the 6th slot.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, but he's throwing it in the inside of the zone there.
And that is going to be a base hit. No, it is not.
Okay. That looked good until Vinny D was like, "No, I'm going to turn the Jets on," and he took care of it. Oh, that's why you don't. That's why you don't walk him, because Kendrick Bradley's up next. Yikes!
Yeah, Kendrick won for one with a home run.
I'd say he's the player of the game for the Moose so far. 2-1 the count. Kelso winds up, hits it. I had looked outside. I'm not sure about that one.
Oh.
Yikes! That was inside too. If he hit that, that would be coming off right off the short end of the bat. That wouldn't have gone well.
Dixie Normus now 0 for 2. He's got to do something here.
That's a bit high and inside. They were called a ball. That's a bit high and straight down the middle, but it's still a ball. Hits 3 straight balls.
Uh-oh. And here you go. Bases loaded now.
All right, Storm Phillips, if you want a good contract, this is how you get it. The bases are loaded. You're in prime position to take the lead. 2 outs. Draw a walk or get a hit.
Yep. And
Don't do that. That is not what you want to do in that situation. Especially when you have Rizzo, who's just a black hole, and he just swallows up everything that comes his way. That's not how to win baseball games. This might be why the Moose. I don't know why the Moose rebranded, but I think they want to lose the whole stereotype of being the worst team in the league. Now, if you keep doing that, it's just going to transfer.
Yeah, they gotta. That's the one thing. I mean, they're a younger team, but they've got to learn how to get those runners in scoring position. That just takes time, takes progression.
They have to learn to capitalize on the situations that they've been given.
And plus, when you're a brand new rebrand team, it's not easy to go up against the Miami Knights first series.
But it's also like these guys aren't rookies. They're just playing under a new name.
True. That's a good point. They got some players that are rookies.
They have a few.
Some players
so
are
does like
players.
every team. Every team has 2 rookies this year.
That's a good point. I'll give you that.
Vinny D is 0 for 2, and he hits that one foul. And this one's right out to Orinoco. I'd say Orinoco for the Moose. I would absolutely say he should. I don't know if they do captains in baseball anymore, but I'd say he should be their captain, just of how long he has been there and how how long weighing up to bat. Oh boy, how much he has done for this team, who has always been in the dumps, but he hasn't looked for greener pastures elsewhere. He's always believed in this team, which I respect greatly. Long Wang will hit a short dong. Sorry. I can't help it. Dane Gleesack up now, 1 for 3. Has a single. Takes a ball.
Is this amazing that Long Wang is right before Dane Gleesack?
That is true in many things, including life. Orinoco is tense, even though he just took care of the Knights last inning. Pitches that one low. Kelso is settled in nicely here. He hasn't given up much yet, even though parts of that could be blamed on the Moose, who are just unable to capitalize on what they've been given. That is foul. And, backwards kick for Kelso. They got him.
Theodore Crickleton coming in.
The Crunk Man is coming in. Let's take a look at Crunkleton's stats from last year, see how he did. He, I believe, is not new. I thought he was with a different team. Last year, his ERA was just over 4. So not great, not terrible. But he's going to need to pitch a great game here if he wants to have any chance of his team winning.
Yeah.
Crunkleton 2-2 to Brizzo, who is 0 for 3 on the day. Now 3-2. And he starts out his his pitching day with a walk to Brizzo. Next up is Ricky Rod, he used to bat cleanup for this team, actually.
Oh,
That's out of play.
oh wow. That's not out of play yet.
I
That
think
he
Brizzo's
could
going
get 3
home.
bases off
Brizzo's
this.
running home. This is going to be close.
Wow.
What a mistake. Like,
Wow.
was that Storm Phillips at first base?
Yeah, that's Storm Phillips at first base, but
What a
I mean,
difference a few innings make. I'm not sure whose fault that was. Was it a bad throw or was it just not able to field
I think it's a combination of both.
I think the throw wasn't great, and I think he just missed it. I think it went right under his glove, and he just wasn't fast enough to go get it in time. Unfortunate. And now the Knights have a 4-2 lead on that brutal error. And Brizzo gets the easiest run of
You want
his
to
life.
talk about it? You want to talk about a play that sucks the life out of a team? That might have been it.
I think that might have just done it because Crickleton is tense now and he's just not able to find his own. Oh, here we go. Looks like a
Good way to bounce
5-6-3
back, Moose.
double play right there. 5-6-3.
Good way to bounce back, Moose. Good job.
Uh-oh, my headphones are dying, and I'm probably going to have to leave after this game. Good thing I've only got one more game left.
Good thing this is the last game of the day, at least for now.
For now. I'll be back later. Bottom of the 8th, Moose need to get it going here. Danks, Leathers, Perry up. Kelso has settled in very nicely. He's only on 30 pitches, but he's locked in. And the lack of velocity doesn't seem to be hurting. Manages to get Danks to swing at a not-so-great pitch, and he pops it up right to the shortstop for out number 1. Leathers is up next, and he hits this one right to Lambert at first. Uh-oh.
You got to get something going here.
This is not good for the Moose. That is a quick ball. Oh, man. What a collapse. The heart of your order.
Can I just hand out player of the game now to Bob Kelso?
I think Bob Kelso has done a phenomenal job, honestly.
Bob Kelso should be player of the game.
We'll see who they award it to, but Kelso is making his case. Mondavi up now, and he rockets this one in the center. That's going to be a base hit. Crickleton needs to settle in, or I think they're going back to the pen. They're going to let him pitch again, even after the not-so-great day he's had so far.
Yeah.
Strike to Owens, who likes the low pitches, but they're giving him high ones just because of that. He's behind on 2 strikes, and we've frozen. And we're back. Leathers could not gun another man down. Could not gun him down that time. Why did he swing at that? That was a bad pitch. That was
it wasn't that good of a pitch.
Large lad Layton, 1 for 3. He has an RBI, which he's looking for his second one of the day here. He also has a single, and he now has a flyout, or it's whatever that's called. It's not a ground out, it's not a flyout, it's a line out. There we go. And yeah, Kelso. All right, Kelso nearly just got a hit there. Wow.
Well, and now it's going to be on the arm of Kelso. 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for the Moose.
Bradley is literally the only reason why the Moose are on the board right now. So if there's someone who's going to get something going for them, it's this guy. Takes a strike. Takes a second strike. Already behind.
Oh.
Wow. That was high, too. He wasn't in the same area code as that. He missed it, like, by 3 states. Oh no!
Go
That's
on.
deep. That's just hammered.
And there you go.
1 run. What a huge play. I don't think I caught who that was.
That was Dixie Enormous.
Enormous finally on the board. What a dinger that was. That was a no-doubter. He could have just flung the bat. And now Kelso's knocked down the neutral. Storm Phillips, of course, is tense after that terrible, terrible play he just made. Oh man.
And now you're going to see a pinch hitter coming for the Moose.
They're going to pull Crickleton here, obviously. Johnny Walker coming in the pinch hit. Surprised John Walker is done killing people as Captain America. Spoiler alert.
Oh, there it is.
That's going to do it. A late push by the Moose is not enough as the Knights take this one 4-3.
Yeah, the Moose, had some really good opportunities in this ball game. I mean, I know they at least left 8 runners on. They had that one inning where they had the bases loaded but got nothing across. So, not what you want to see out of the Moose. But you know what? They kept in there and they fought. They got the home run there in the 9th. Played a hell of a game. But I got to tell you, like I said earlier, Bob Kelso to me is player of the game. That pitching was phenomenal by Bob Kelso.
If I'm the Moose, I'm a little upset because of just the amount of runners that were left on base. But I'm also not upset just because it's early in the season and they were able to almost beat one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, and that's what I said before. The Knights is not an easy opponent to go up against. So even if you could split the series against the Knights or, show up and give them a tough game, I mean, that's a win in my mind.
I do think that the Moose are going to be better this year than they have been previously. I think the passing of the torch is among us. I think we might see some new teams in the Bartolo this year for the first time. Well, we're definitely going to see new teams because the Steamers are gone. But I think it might be time for the passing of the torch here.
Yeah, it could be. Frank and Beans, 4 2/3 innings pitch, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts. Bob Kelso, as we mentioned before, he gets the win, 4 1/3, 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Good outing there by Bob Kelso. Gravity Steve taking a loss.
Kendrick Bradley. Bob Kelso's not on the list.
Kendrick Bradley, the player of the game.
Realized my good mic isn't actually plugged in, isn't actually selected, even though it's plugged in. So I've been talking on this game through my headphones, and I apologize to everyone watching. I will fix that later. No worries.
Yeah, and as Stop Bunning is saying in the chat, there is always tomorrow. So
indeed,
they just got to come in, and they still have an opportunity to split this series. So they just got to come in and do their jobs.
So that's going to do it for me for now. I'll see you guys all later for the final 3 games of the day, and have a nice afternoon.
Yeah, thank you, big man.
Anytime.
All right, so we will end it here. Thank you once again, everybody. Games will be later tonight. We'll have the other 3 games, which will be the Jokers and the Rippers, and then the Kings and the Glory, and then the Rough Riders and the Turkeys. So thank you once again, and we will see you later on the Big Head Sports Network.